All right, catching up here with the Flames second baseman and Big South Conference Player of the Year, Ryan Seas. Kind enough to take a couple moments for us before the Flames depart for Rock Hill, South Carolina in the Big South Championships. And Ryan, what a year for you. It culminates with this award. Tell us what it means to you to be Big South Player of the Year.
I mean, it's just a huge accomplishment. I'm just happy that I was able to get it. I just want to thank my teammates and my parents, of course. It's just been such a blessing coming here to Liberty.
First time in 14 years that a Flame has won this award. Keith Butler, the last guy to do it. For it to be such a long drought and for you to be the guy that steps in and does that, what's that mean?
I mean, I just feel great. My teammates were really supportive of me this year, and everybody's been real nice to me and just really helping me out through the way. Because last year, obviously, I had a rough year, but this year, everybody's just been great.
Yeah, for you to sit out a year and then come in here this season and have the kind of year that you had, what kind of work went in for the last year or so since you transferred?
It's mostly just mental preparation, just getting ready, maturing as a person and a player, and I needed to learn how to support my teammates more, and that's what last year was. So I was able to do that, being a bullpen catcher. But I just learned a lot from last year, being able to watch those guys play and just see what it's really like to be a teammate.
Take us back to the fall and when you were going through the preseason scrimmages and getting at bats there, guys trying to win spots. Did you have a feeling that you were poised for some kind of a year that like what you had?
I had no idea. Actually, I thought I'd do pretty good, but not this well, obviously. I think I started off the fall 0 for 24, something crazy like that. But had a rough fall, but I was able to bounce back and I was just trying to put the ball on the ground and see what happens. And I've been able to have a lot of success doing that.
One of the things about you that we've noticed throughout this course of the season is you're not afraid to take a walk. You'll go up there. If it's not in the strike zone, you're not going to swing at it. Talk about your plate discipline and your approach.
I mean, it has to do with the guys that are hitting behind me. I've got Sankey and Close and Grauer and Brett. All those guys are having great years too. So I just am confident that if I do get on base, that they're just going to hit me in. So I feel like I don't have to do too much at the plate. And I just got to give them credit for letting me be able to do that.
Talk about this year going in as a player, a participant now, not a spectator into the Big South Championships. What's it like now at this point as you get ready?
I mean, it's just I haven't played in a tournament like this in 2 years, so haven't really been part of any big games really. So I'm really excited to see what we do, and I'm just happy that I'm able to be a part of it.
Didn't end the season the way you guys wanted to, having lost 3 of your last 4, but now with a new season, is that a way to kind of regather the focus a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely refocused yesterday. We had a good practice. Like you said, it's a whole new season, and anybody a bench player could come up big, and it's really just a whole new season, and we really have no idea what's going to happen, but I think we're going to play really well.
All right, Ryan, appreciate the time. Congratulations again on the award.
Thank you.
All right, catching up now with head coach of the Liberty Flames, Jim Thomon, and Big South Coach of the Year as well as the Flames sweep those awards. And, Coach, I know that the season didn't end the way that you or the ball club wanted to up at Radford, but is it a little bit of a silver lining having swept all those postseason awards?
Well, I'm happy for the players. Obviously, they did a great job, and anytime we won, 23-3. It's hard to run the table as far as winning all your series, and I kind of try to take the positive route that have a little adversity there at the end of the year. It makes you a little bit tougher, and then instead of having that adversity in a tournament or in a regional, if we're in a regional, then that's probably a good thing. So it seemed like we kept winning, and now we had a little adversity, and I think that'll toughen the guys up and make them want to win again because it wasn't a fun weekend, obviously. We don't like to lose. But it's hard to run the table and win every conference series, and we didn't get it done at Radford. We've been a little banged up, a little tired, not playing that well. But, I used to sit down with Skip Burtman, Ray Tanner all the time, and Skip Burtman's big deal was you need some adversity throughout the year to toughen your players up and see if they can handle it and bounce back. And we'll find out in the tournament if we can bounce back or not. But we had a great practice yesterday. The guys were positive and a lot of good energy yesterday. And I think we're excited about the tournament and hopefully win some more games to add on to that resume so we look good in the committee's eyes as far as an at-large bid.
Yeah, I've talked to Ryan Seas. He kind of mentioned the same thing as far as a good practice on Monday and kind of an opportunity for the players to refocus. That's got to feel good coming from one of your leaders.
Yeah, well, we got them together yesterday, which was actually Sunday, and had a good practice. And we're heading down to Winthrop today. We'll practice again at 4:30, and then obviously we play Gardner Webb, who played some tough games against us. So we'll have to play well in all three facets, and hopefully the guys will turn it up a notch. Bigger games. I think we play a little bit better when the stakes are a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think all the days are just kind of running together on me. But for you to be Coach of the Year, I know it's hard to reflect at this point in the season, but what does that mean to you?
Well, it means our players are pretty good and they won a lot of games. It doesn't have much to do with the coaches. I got great assistants. And just the players win a lot of games, you get them awards. And we've had a decent run here at Liberty, and we've had 4 or 5 times where we finished second. Well, we finished first, and I got the award, but that's more of that's on the players.
Well, you look at your pitching staff, and this is the question going in every year. How do you line guys up? Who's going to go out there on Tuesday? What happens if this happens, kind of a thing. How much have you and Garrett Quinn been sitting down talking about that?
Well, we actually, we're in decent shape. Now, obviously, we lost, our Saturday guy, 4 or 5 weeks ago, and Lyons was maybe the best pitcher on the team for half a year, and he's a little hurt. His shoulder isn't feeling well. So we're 2 pitchers down, which has affected us the last 3 or 4 weeks. But that being said, we limited the pitch count to Lambert and Foldrum and Bean on the weekend, and they're ready to go. And we're gonna keep it the same, and we're gonna run Lambert out there and try to win every game we can, and take it day by day. And we'll go Lambert, Foldrum, Bean, and then TBA after that.
So no Jared Lyons this week then?
Probably not how he felt. Now, he may throw a bullpen and say, hey, it feels better, but we gave him an inning at Radford, and he got him out, but his velocity was down a little bit, and it didn't feel good after it, I noticed. So we're still giving him treatment and all that, but he'd be a game-time decision, and hopefully he can give us something, but I don't know if he's hurt or I think as soon as this tournament, we're afraid you can't quite go do an MRI with the dye put in, because then you got to take 2 or 3 days off. So we're kind of holding off on that. But if he feels good, I'll put him out there if he wants to pitch. So that's his decision and the trainers.
And then Gardner Webb, your opponent in the first round here on Tuesday, you swept them at their place in the 2 games that you were able to play, but they weren't easy ball games by any stretch.
No, they have 2 draftable pitchers in Frodden and Barnett. I would imagine they're pitching Frodden, although they threw quite a few pitches last week, so that might be to our advantage. But no, they're a good squad, and they're always a feisty team, and Coach Strapp does a nice job there. So, our guys realize every game that if we don't come to play and play our best game, that we're liable to lose. So I like our attitude yesterday at practice, and the guys had a lot of fun, and I think they're excited now, and kind of starts a new season, and it kind of gives you a little bit more energy, and the guys were really jumping around yesterday, so hopefully that'll continue on Tuesday.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck here this week. Hopefully we're dogpiling again at Rock Hill.
That'll be nice. I'll be at the top.